Hi everyone, this is a little unusual for me and a little bit vulnerable. I'm going to read to you a poem that I started the other day, and this is actually just a first draft, so I had absolutely no intention of sharing it, but I have just come across it and I thought, why not, because it kind of is about this. So for the moment, it's called To Be Out at Sea. And I'm out at sea, like sharing this with you. And I want to encourage you to be vulnerable as well. So, I've got to practice what I preach kind of thing. To be out at sea, plagued by existential riddles. Swimming on the brink of drowning, exhausted but not dead, more alive than ever, feeling every ounce of pain, screaming every scream, broken into pieces by the axe upon my frozen sea, annoyed that Kafka was right, trapped in the first line, trapped in the first part of his line. There is hope, but not for us, or not for me. But here comes the second part. There is certainty. There is certainty. I'm going to read it again. I never know whether to say riddles or riddles. To be out at sea, plagued by existential riddles, swimming on the brink of drowning, exhausted but not dead, more alive than ever, feeling every ounce of pain, screaming every scream, broken into pieces by the axe upon my frozen sea, annoyed that Kafka was right, trapped in the first part of his line. There is hope, but not for us, or not for me. But here comes the second part. There is certainty. There is certainty. So, Kafka for me has some of the best lines out there. I have mentioned a couple of them in a recent video. And I think I must have been in quite a somber mood when I wrote this. It must have felt kind of quite wintry, but it's spring now, and there's spring in the air and there's spring everywhere, like very visibly so, where I live. So, and I'm feeling it, and I thought, why not just kind of share this with you? And I want to invite you to share something as well, that you're kind of, doesn't have to be a big deal like this wasn't, but just something, just share something in this container if you think it's the right one to do so. I would most welcome it, and I would love it and appreciate it. So anyway, thanks very much for being there, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.